Dickinson, we need the sun to come out. There is that chance of it coming out, not till later, because obviously here in Williston and Minot, you can see the peaks of blue, and it's awesome to see that. Some shadows in the distance. Even Bismarck kind of looks like it is, but there is rain to the south of there, so darker scenes. But it is a cold day here. We go to our temperature map. I mean, you could see the cold spot, 51 in Hettinger, with the rain over in Sioux and Grant County. That is slowly moving off towards the east and southeast. And so that's going to stay on that lighter side as we go throughout the rest of our morning here. Then once we hit into the afternoon, the early hours, once we're into the evening, maybe just spurts of more of that rainfall, but really nothing to accumulate really from here on out unless you're in South Dakota into Corson County. The reason is that we're starting to see more sun subtly, and we will throughout the days because this Canadian high is building. So that's enabling the quieter weather. But it's also still drawing in the northeast winds, the reason as to why it's cooler still for us today. So we go to Emmons County, also some rain showers to the south of Linton. Now, outside of that, we turn to the temps in the 60s. There's no secret. There's still a chance if you're setting up for the State Fair in Minot today, 71 degrees for the high. But you know what? It's cloudier still, so we'll see if we could do it. But either way, those skies clear on out tonight. There is a debate now on if some clouds build in the southwest, Dickinson might not get to 41 degrees like I have forecasted, but if it stays clear very easily, and look how close it is to the record low of 40 degrees set back in 1922. To put it in perspective, we should be seeing these morning lows hanging out around 58 degrees. So the fact is that we're 10-15 degrees cooler than that for mid-July is nuts. But we're gonna still turn here through the morning of tomorrow, and you can see how just a minor precip chance builds. I actually think this is heavier than what's gonna happen, so just little spurts in the atmosphere. Maybe you're going golfing, hitting 18 tomorrow, you're gonna be okay. And the other kicker is our winds start to turn out of the south and southeast, and so that's gonna help us bring in the warmer temperatures. We could then go to our Friday, overnight lows in the 50s, a couple of rumbles of thunder. We have the percentage on there because you're going to be outside enjoying the State Fair. No severe storms at this point, just an isolated storm. Same thing on Saturday. I think we could up that percentage. There isn't anything now, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see a 20 or 30. But once we go into our Sunday, then also the same thing for a couple of T-storms. But the takeaway is, and it's not just for Minot, everybody's going to see a boost up in the temperature trend as the ridge starts to go back from our south, where it's located now, back to our north, indicated here by some warmer temperatures. So here's the jet stream now. It's to our south, cooler temperatures to wrap up the week. But notice here, as a dome of heat builds back up in the southeastern corner of the U.S., we start to inch up that jet stream to the north. So in all honesty, Sarah, you know, it's a little sluggish, of course, with summer today and tomorrow, but once we go into our weekend, it's going to be a little bit better, but still below normal. You know, you got to hear me out on that one still.
Below normal, but really great weekend for the Minot State Fair.
It's going to be a good start to it, yeah.
Thanks, Heidi.
Yep.